Oh, hi mate.
Hi mate.
And hi there guys, and welcome to another video. So today guys, well, you'll find it hard to believe based on the date that you're probably watching the video, but this was recorded on the 27th of July, which is...
our 7th wedding anniversary.
At least this year it is. Yes, it's our wedding anniversary, and what better to do on a wedding anniversary than a food and drink review, would you agree?
I somewhat agree.
We are parked at Castle Point, where there is not an Ikea. However, we have a beverage that can be purchased from Ikea. The Iskub. Ice cube?
I guess so.
Okay. Lingonberry flavour. So yes, we have that to try. We also have a free from Fellows Midget Gems. You can't call them that anymore. A free from Fellows Midget Gems. Sugar-free, gelatine and gluten-free, natural colours and flavours. You would say colours and flavours. So yes, those are the two things we've got. What should we start with?
Let's start with a gem.
The Little People Gems.
People gems.
Okay, Little People Gems. Would you like to open it?
I will open him. I probably did that differently than you would have.
Possibly.
You open things nicely and without destroying the package.
And you open things with chaos. Right, okay. Are they a variety of flavours? Or?
Yeah, I want to give you one of each flavour. I think there's two colours. Yeah.
So, this is the dark flavour. Dark midgets. This is the lighter flavour. Light midgets. They're both actually quite dark in colour. What midget should we start with?
Let's start with the darkie.
The darkie. Here we go. Free from Fellows Midget Gem dark flavour going in.
It's blackcurrant.
Is it? Right. Blackcurrant. I don't think I've ever had a real blackcurrant.
It's not a flavour I enjoy.
And so you didn't enjoy that?
Not very much, no.
I enjoyed the flavour. What did you think of the texture?
It gets stuck in your teeth.
It's clear that it's free from lots of things,
Yes.
including Fellows. Or should we try the lighter coloured piece?
I assume this is going to be raspberry.
Wouldn't it be blue if it was raspberry?
Not in Britain.
Not in Britain, but in America.
Mm-hmm.
Well, lighty, free from Fellows, small person gem going in.
That's much nicer.
Is it raspberry?
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a real raspberry.
That's not what a real raspberry tastes like.
Good. I don't imagine I'd enjoy a real one. Well, I found that to be enjoyable in flavour.
Still, it really gets stuck in your teeth.
It does get stuck in your teeth. It didn't get stuck in mine, but yes, it would get stuck in one's teeth if one downed an entire pack of them, which is what one should do. Though they're sugar-free, so that's probably a recipe for polyol-based digestive upset. Sugars, of which polyols per 100 grams, 66 grams. So yes. Right, let's move on to the next item. The Ikea Iskub Lingonberry flavour. They love their lingonberries at the Ikea.
They do. It's a very Swedish berry.
A very Swedish berry. Right, well, lingonberry flavoured carbonated soft drink with sugar and sweeteners. Would you care to open it and take the first sip?
I will open him.
It's like this. Juxtaposed against an emergency services vehicle. That's probably not coming from the bottle. Oh, fizzy piece. Little bubbles everywhere.
There we go.
Low sugar, natural flavour. Oh, and it's not one of those ones where the lid stays on.
So I can't do very much fizzing, but...
Okay, well good luck.
Thank you. It tastes like soft event with fizz. Like really weak flavored cordial kind of flavor that you get in Denmark. And I guess Sweden.
It is not super safty. Well, I would agree. It is proper weak in the flavour. The bubbles are more like a sparkling waters kind of bubbles than a major carbonated soda, as you would call it, bubbles. I mean, I find it quite enjoyable.
Yeah, you would, I think, because it's bubbly and it's somewhat flavored, right?
I do like bubbles. Yeah, I enjoy that.
I will read with him.
So, should we rate the items on a scale?
Sure. What do you rate the gems?
Well, the gems, I'm just going to give one rating for both because I enjoy both the flavours equally, and I imagine I would eat the whole pack with equal enjoyment. I'm probably going to rate that 324 metres. I found it quite enjoyable. I would probably enjoy a full sugar item better, but I still think that's a reasonable rating. And then the Iskub, I think I'd probably rate at 92 fathoms. Very enjoyable. I would buy again, though it does involve going to Ikea or presumably getting an Ikea delivery. And the closest Ikea is Southampton, which is a fair old distance from where we are at Castle Point. What about your ratings, mate?
I think I would rate the gems a 12 degrees Celsius.
A 12 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. Not a great rating, to be honest.
Sorry to hear that.
No, it's really not great. I mean, the texture was just not there. It really gets stuck in your teeth. And the flavor of the dark ones, unfortunately, was not agreeable to me. The blackcurrant, it's not something I enjoy.
And the Iskub?
The Iskub, seven milliliters. And I know what you're thinking. This is a 500 milliliter bottle. But 7 milliliters of that would have been enjoyable.
You only had a very small sip.
And so it was reasonably enjoyable. It was not unenjoyable, no. The flavor was very enjoyable. However, it was just not powerful.
I understand. Well, I guess we should go somewhere else at Castle Point.
Let's.
Oh, hi, mate.
Hi, mate.
Should we put a group together to run Patum Paparium?
Yeah, mate.
Gentleman's relish. BLT, the preferred beverage of astronomers everywhere. Here we have the PV Black Forest slice, the PV salted caramel slice. All of these items can generate electricity for you while you eat them. Very handy. Oh, Heidi, if you run out of your Spat 1 daily iron shots, rest assured you can get some more here at Sainsbury's. Or D, perhaps you'd enjoy something such as a cold pressed shot, perhaps a hot shot, a digest shot, or a Vit D shot. Hi, mate.
Hey, mate.
What's that you see behind you there, mate?
I see an oven.
You see an oven. What type of oven?
A Becco oven.
A Becco oven. And what would Dee tell you about a Becco oven?
They catch fire?
They catch fire, as does anything made by Becco, instantly, even if you don't plug it in. We're back from having gone somewhere else at Castle Point. Or maybe we recorded this all in one go, but cut away to the other items that we did at Castle Point. Some of which maybe we did before this part of the recording, some of which maybe afterwards.
It is possible that all of these things are true.
Isn't modern cinema wonderful?
Oh, the wonders.
Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in to today's excitement. I hope you enjoyed our wedding anniversary back however long ago it was as much as we did stroke will. Do you have anything you want to say to the viewers?
No. Enjoy the 27th of the 7th. And that is a thing that can be said.
Every year.
Every year.
Until the end of everything. Well, guys, I hope you found the video interesting and informative. And as always, please do feel free to comment below. Perhaps let us know what chiefly polyol based candies you have enjoyed and the effects they've had upon you. Not you, D. Or any food or drink stuffs that you've bought from Ikea that you have enjoyed or disenjoyed, and why. But I think, other than that, that's about all we've got time for. So, until the next video, guys, look forward to seeing you, but now, yeah. Goodbye.
Entering the lounge room, the first thing you might notice is on the outside of the lounge room door a whiteboard. Very important for noting things down. Things like makes me irritate at the mere mention of Pig Bay. Important to remember that. Perhaps more notably is the large projection screen that one sees right after one comes into the room. A 123-incher. Very good for consuming media and playing games. Its counterpart on the opposite wall, of course, a projector, a 4K BenQ bad boy. It's got a Google Chromecast, but it also has an HDMI cable running down to this cabinet where there is the first computer in the room, which is a modestly decent computer for gaming. I do have to open the door when gaming because it does throw out quite a bit of heat. In that cabinet also a packed up unused first generation HTC Vive. It's a very long time since I've used that. I should probably give it away. And a vacuum cleaner. On top, a printer, which I also hardly ever use, and other stuff. Second computer in the room. This is my downstairs work computer. Just a very small machine. 3 screens. I don't really use this machine if I've got meetings and such. Though at a push I can. I do have a webcam and microphone. The top monitor, which I usually have my outdoor cameras on, does unfortunately slightly obscure the piece of art that is on the wall that is very fetching. Underneath the projection screen there's a bit of storage down here, because you can never have too much storage here in Britain where we have no room. There's also storage underneath the sofa. There's a number of similar boxes under there. The sofa, a fairly large gentleman, often occupied by dogs resting or making trouble and shedding hair everywhere, or detritus that they brought in from the outdoors. A notable green screen behind for certain video work, quite useful. In the corner we have some shelving. The bottom shelf and one up from it that you can't see house a VDSL router and a network switch. You can then see the PC Engine's APU2 running Debian, which is my firewall, and then a Google Home on the top for important command dispatch as needed. Very nice large window here, frosted. Didn't used to be frosted. Then the dogs arrived and barked at everyone who walked past, so it was necessary to frost that window. A box of poker chips. That's where you should always keep your poker chips. Very important. And a DB9 RS232 cable down there, which is running from the PC Engine's box, just in case I need to do anything with it. Very random that I left that lying there. Third computer of the room, my wife's computer. You will notice this is on wheels. It's connected by a Ethernet and power cable running into the corner of the room. Can be moved around the room at will. Also a small Dell small form factor machine. My wife usually remotes into her computer upstairs, which you will see later. 4K screen and an ultra wide. Yeah, I think it serves her purposes nicely. Some more storage, a fan, speakers in all of the corners of the room. What more can I say? That is the lounge room. I think you've seen it all. Oh, there's also a random clock above the door, because I noticed one day that I couldn't see a clock from where I was sat. That's the lounge room. The kitchen. Well, the kitchen's rather a lot smaller than the lounge room, as you'd expect, given the proportionality of the time I spend in the respective rooms. First edifice of note, fridge and freezer, won't bother opening them. They contain the sorts of things you might expect to find in a fridge and freezer. On top of the fridge, though, there are some power box that I've not used for longer than that Vive. They remain. Maybe I should give those away too at some point. Moving around the room, a Cosori air fryer, which doesn't fry because it's a convection oven, but we have to call it an air fryer anyway for reasons. Very effective piece of cooking equipment. I enjoy to use that. Next to that, my wife's coffee apparatus. I don't know how that works. All of it beyond me. The stovetop here, as only the front two burning tools are ever used, I purchased a bit of alley to cover the back to and turn it into a bit more space, because very little space in Britain. You'll notice Phyllis, the first canine occupant of this house, is forever enshrined in a picture thereupon. Various spices and herbs, a vent, a cupboard with food things, a cupboard with things that contain things, a boiler closet over here. We have some dog bowls and weighing scales for feeding the dogs. My British gas smart meter thingamy. Don't think someone's stealing my gas, but you know. A toaster that I haven't used, but I've used more recently than the Vive or the Power Box. Some yakisobas on the top, which the ladies enjoy. A sink, standard. A microwave, standard. Nice Samsung, works very well. Some additional shelving stuff above the microwave because we need lots of storage. In the kitchen windowsill, a number of cleaning products and other things. Down the bottom we have a dishwasher, Bosch, standard, drawers containing stuff, a washing machine, Samsung, not all that standard actually, it plays a silly song at the end. The washing machine and dishwasher both connected to the wireless, which makes it handy to query the remaining runtime on their respective jobs using the Google Home and other such things. And then a cooker, Samsung, standard. And I think that's about it for this room. Not really a lot to it.